Embarrassing. What a gaffe! Okay, I'm gonna bring up the first comedian, so I gotta finish strong here. I'm gonna finish strong. Here we go.
Oh, great.
Okay, applause break! We're ready to have a good time in here tonight. Do a lot of laughing. Do a lot of drinking. I want to bring a personal friend to the stage. I have not seen her since like 2017, all right? She's killing it. She's playing clubs and colleges up and down the East Coast. You've seen them on Comedy Central. She has a film out now called Natasha Hall. You've seen her on NBC, Last Comic Standing. Let's put our hands together for Judy Chinchado!
Yeah!
Here for Carl.
Go!
What is with this, sir? What is with this? It's got the arms folded. That position. Let's make me laugh, bitch. As soon as I get up here, I have to see that. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi over here. Hi. What's going on here? 4 guys and 4 girls, and you're separated. Okay, brother, sister, cousins. What's going on? Don't ask. I only have 5 minutes. Okay, it's just a question for you to think about. Why are you separating each other? Hi, kids. How are you? Oh, the same top. How cute. No, it's different top. I can't see anymore. Okay, something's wrong with me. So, I go to the doctor the other day, and we have to still wear masks at the doctor's. And let me tell you something, I am accommodating. If you say to me, Judy, put on a mask, I'll do it for you. You know, people weren't they nasty, some people? In the middle of the pandemic, I'm in an elevator. I don't even need a mic. I go, I'm so loud, I'm Italian. How many Italians here?
Woo! Yeah!
I figured you were back there. Yang, 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 yang. They come in. Let's go to a comedy club and talk. Okay, great. No, they're great. They're fantastic. So I'm on this elevator, and I said to this guy, it's in the middle of the pandemic. I said, put on your mask, sir. It's very uptight. He starts yelling at me. You can't tell me what to do. You can't infringe upon my freedom. I'm like, sir, you have to really put on your mask because you are so ugly. Yeah, from the nose up, you might have a chance. Sparkly blue eyes. So I stopped smoking cigarettes 10 years ago this month. Anybody else stop smoking? Hard, really hard. Right. So I've been smoking pot ever since. Gotta get through this. So I'm from Queens originally. Anybody know the area of Queens? I'm a Queens girl. Queens in the house. Jersey people are going, we don't give a shit. But I did. I came from Queens. I grew up in an integrated neighborhood, went to all-black school. Now, I'm a kid. I don't know the severity of racism. And my parents never uttered a racial slur. So one day I come home from school, said to my mother, I met this really good-looking guy. He's tall, he's got green eyes, and he's black. She started sobbing, crying. I went, oh, you're racist? I'm not racist. I'm not racist. I want you to meet an Italiano. I'm like, first of all, stop with the accent. You're born in Brooklyn. It's really annoying. But she isn't racist. In fact, when I met my husband, he's milky white, redneck, he's Scandinavian, what the hell he is. My mother was crying, sobbing, screaming. She thought we moved in together. She goes, you're living in sin. I'm going to disown you. You're living in sin. I said, calm down. Never live in sin. I'm respecting, you're a devout Catholic. I'm not respecting your religion. I said, I'm meeting you halfway. I'd never live in sin. I'm not living in sin. Visiting this asshole is visiting in sin. And we are old school. We didn't meet on Match.com, no Tinder. We met in an elevator. When people hear this, they go, oh, they met in an elevator. My girlfriend actually put her fingers through her hair. Like we had sex on the elevator. You met on an elevator. I'm like, no, I should have gotten off on my floor. These are the jokes, guys. The next one's a killer. No, when I met him, the first 6 months, right, are magical in any relationship, right? After the 6 months, you're like, get out of my face. So, when I met him, he was cold-blooded, stoic, he's standoffish. And that turned me on, girls, right? Challenging. And it turned me on then. Now, I could rip his heart out. Give me a great example. No, I can't stand it. This is his face. This is his face. I can't stand his face. I tell you what, but I only have 5 minutes. So he takes me out to a restaurant. He makes an attempt, like you do. So you got that face, you make an attempt. You find the G-spot? I'll tell you about that later. So he takes me to a restaurant. In the back of the restaurant, there's a lover's lane. I'm like, great. He's going to be forced to have public affection. You know what? In a lover's lane. So as we're entering the lover's lane, girls, I'm having a meltdown. I know you can relate to this. You know you're in trouble when you're in lover's lane. You have to say something like, hey, wait up. So I'm pissed off. I'm having a meltdown. I'm yelling. I'm like, what are you doing? You're not the leader. You're not the little Boy Scout with the little flashlight. Lead the way. Now I'm screaming at him in front of everybody. I'm like, put your arm around me. Show people you have affection for me. And I don't know why I bother, because every time he puts his arm around me, you know what it feels like? It feels like a cop moving me along from a crime scene. belongs, dispersed, is affectionate enough. I'm like, yeah, if you're a penguin on ice. Is that the pink light? So I know? Did I get the light yet? Yep. Okay, so the last bit, okay, because I'm now in 1 minute, 2 minutes. We have to start really fighting for more than just Roe versus Wade. I know I'm not even getting into anything, but we have these things we really have to fight for. Girls, there are women out there that men pay for things. You know what I mean? Men pay, right? So let's get with it. Like, you know who I love? Hugh Grant. Do you know Hugh Grant? They're actors, really handsome, good looking. Now he was handsome, had a lot of money. He didn't drug women. He didn't rape them. He didn't lure them into his hotel and play with himself. He went onto Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood and paid for his shit. That's a man who got arrested. He got arrested. And I would have loved to have seen how this went down when he went to Sunset Boulevard to pick up a black prostitute. This is how it probably went down. He was, excuse me, are you a streetwalker? Excellent. I'm looking for a particular service. Do you think you could accommodate me? And there's the black prostitute going, Fellatio! How do you know my daughter Fellatio? All right, guys, before I go, I just want to say it's a great audience, and I'm so glad to be here. This is a great audience. I have to tell you, some places we work, they heckle you. One night I was on stage, a guy screaming at me. He goes, hey, my friend wants head. I'm like, oh my God. I'm just starting. I said, and he said it again. He goes, my friend wants head. I went, well, give it to him. What a great audience. Thank you. And get back to it. Very funny man. Let's hear it from Thank you.
Self-service BJ's, Judy Chinchada! Let's keep this crazy train in here rolling. I want to bring up another guest spot. This guy,